I met the Reyes family after Mr. Reyes had been discharged from the hospital. He had been in for a couple of weeks actually, and I met with him at the clinic at the doctor's office that he goes to. And when I talked with his wife, she mentioned that he was having trouble getting up and down the stairs. She was actually having to carry him up and down the stairs.
It's really hard for me. I can't take outside him because I need to put the wheelchair in the side of the street. It was too hard for me.
So I told her about the Texas Ramp Project, and she was so excited. She had this sense of relief. You could just tell how happy she was that there was an option that they might be able to easily get him in and out of the house.
When I hear the news about the ramp, and so happy with that, because this is a lot of help with us.
Well, the Texas Ramp Project is a really cool project. It's a grassroots, volunteer-driven organization. This group of volunteers, week after week after week, just does amazing work. And they're really changing the lives of older people who are living in homes, who are in wheelchairs.
We're here to help one of our patients who is less fortunate and doesn't have a ramp to get around. He's physically sometimes disabled, he's in a wheelchair sometimes, and so we're here to help him out today.
It's an awesome opportunity, and the teamwork is great, and learning some carpenter skills is even better.
God bless the volunteers who are building these ramps. This idea of volunteers building ramps for older people in wheelchairs is spreading throughout the country. Since 2006, they've built almost 1,000 of these ramps in our 10-county area.
Oh, this is fantastic. I mean, I understand the issues with mobility and not being able to get out of your house, and to be able to take the skills that I have,
put together a ramp, do some basic construction, and do that a couple times a month and make someone's life a lot easier. It's just immensely rewarding.
I volunteer for the Texas Ramp Project because it's rewarding to give back to the community, and this is something that's really going to help the Reyeses long term.
I volunteer with the Texas Ramp Project because of how it impacts on people's lives and what it does for mine. Thank you, St. David's Foundation, for contributing everything that you do, your time, the material. You have no idea what impact you have on people.
All of the materials that we use, all of our operational expenses are covered by donations, the majority of which actually comes from St. David's Foundation, which we are immensely grateful for. They're the ones that really make all this possible. And there's no expense to the client, there's no expense to the volunteers. We just come out here and donate our time.
Texas Ramp Project is a great example of a small investment to build a ramp that can keep older people in their homes and out of a nursing facility. And it's not only important for the person in the wheelchair, or maybe even in a walker, but it's important to that spouse or caregiver.
When I first met Mr. Reyes, I think he was a little down, probably from being in the hospital. And it seems like every time I've been to the house since they've had the ramp and in the process of building the ramp, he's just been so happy. You can tell by the look on his face that he's clearly in a good mood. Mrs. Reyes says he can get down on the ramp by himself, so he can come outside and spend time outside by himself, which he probably wasn't able to do before the ramp was put in place. Just want to say thank you to the St. David's Foundation for providing funds and support to the Texas Ramp Project. They've helped more clients than I can count.
They made a ramp for him, for my husband, and he's really happy with it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.